When Amazon announced the release of Lord of Rings series, the world should have been a happy place. It was expected that every Lord of Rings fan would salivate over the prospect of binge watching the entire series in one go. But there is a minor problem. It is just that the fans have changed and the expectations have also changed. Firstly, there are hardcore fans who love the Peter Jackson's recreation of Tolkien's world. They view every other Tolkien's creation from the eyes of Peter Jackson, not without a reason. Peter Jackson's Lord of Rings trilogy, made with a budget of 281 million, grossed 2.9 billion worldwide. Not a mean achievement. The trilogy set benchmarks for VFX, and the unique visuals inspired many gamers and movie makers in the years to come. Fantasy adventure took a different meaning after this trilogy. Add to it the 17 Academy Awards out of 30 nominations. Secondly, there are fans of the book, the purists, who cannot accept anybody's recreation of Tolkien's world. And lastly, there are fans who have the childlike curiosity and who see this Amazon version from a fresh perspective. I belong to the last group, and I request the viewers to be so in order to truly enjoy this visual extravaganza. Amazon hit the jackpot when it acquired global rights to the television adaptation of The Rings of Power for $250 million. This epic fantasy drama is set thousands of years before the events of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. This series starts at a time when Middle-earth is relatively at peace, just recovering from the dark past. The peace is already threatened by the orcs led by the Dark Lord Sauron. The first two episodes are all about quests. Every character sets about seeking something or someone with something. Galadriel, the elven warrior, sets about to find the Dark Lord himself and avenge the killing of her brother. Elrond, the half-elf, sets about to meet his friend, the dwarf prince, in order to persuade the dwarfs for something. A young Southland boy acquires a powerful dark weapon by accident, while his mother Bronwyn gets the humans prepared for the impending dangers. A Harfoot girl, Nori, encounters a strange human when a comet crashes near her village. What are their quests and how are they connected is what the upcoming episodes are all about. With 2 episodes released so far, the first 2 episodes establish the suspense and gets the viewers prepared for the tragedies to come. The schedule is planned for a single episode per week till the finale on 14th October. 1 episode per week. That is not a welcome move in these times of instant gratification and binge watching. Hence, this review of mine is more about the other aspects of the series than about the series itself. The good news is, it is a fantastic time for fantasy epic lovers. Season 1 of Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, just concluded, and now there is Rings of Power. By now, you may already know my weakness for movies and series with good visuals and outstanding cinematography, so naturally I fell for this Amazon version. Rings of Power is a worthwhile successor, or predecessor, whatever you may choose to call, to Peter Jackson's trilogy. The visuals and the recreation of different worlds are mesmerizing. My only criticism being, at times they look too perfect and glossy that you may almost feel like you are in a game. Too much of perfection is not good at times. Rings of Power is an engaging watch nonetheless. The social media is filled with mixed reactions about the series, and there are extreme criticisms as well. Some find the diversity in casting spoiling the series. I find it ridiculous and I do not subscribe to that opinion. I am particularly impressed by the screen presence of Ismael Cruz Cordova as Arondir. I hope he has more to it than just the brooding, piercing looks. The first 2 episodes are led by Galadriel, but Morfydd Clark as Galadriel, the less said about her acting, the better it is. Perhaps I am too harsh too soon. Given the extent of Tolkien's work, it would take a while or a long while to get familiar with the characters and the plot if you are new to this world. This is where Amazon's Prime platform comes in handy. I love these features in Amazon Prime. There are these nicely designed information pages about the main characters and their worlds. I made good use of these features this time while watching this series. Also, the trivia and actors' information within the series adds a different dimension to the watching experience. I had always been a fan of these features in Prime Video, though I hate the clumsy navigation and cluttered search results. That would no way stop me from watching and reviewing the rest of the episodes. That's it for now, friends. I'll come back with my review of the remaining episodes. Till then, bye bye.